Hi again, everyone. It's Michael Dobbs. I'm here today with Nikki Sandhu. Nikki is a guru in our Salesforce team. As you remember, last week we kicked off a series on Salesforce. And so today we wanted to talk about something really interesting. And I'll kick it over to you, Nikki, but just as a quick introduction, we've been working with a lot of companies. This happens to have been a company in the CG space, consumer goods. And the goal here was, how can we help them as they're doing mergers and acquisitions to take these new entities and to quickly accelerate their being folded into the existing organization. And so again, these accelerators are a great new addition and something we wanted to talk to you about. So Nikki, why don't you take it away?
Thanks so much, Michael. As Michael just discussed, we have a client in the CG space and multiple clients in our space and practice that are heavily focused on serial acquisitions. And so what they're looking to do is, how do we continue to maximize the potential of the brands that we're acquiring while integrating them pretty seamlessly into the parent organization? So what our team did was we nailed down the process of what happens after acquisition, and specifically what processes are most important, whether it's demand, supply, et cetera, that we need to focus on, and we implemented it on the Salesforce platform. So what the solution did was a couple things. One, it increased the speed of adoption. So that adoption is on the acquired company side for them to adapt new processes that are similar to the standard practices of the parent company, as well as increasing collaboration and adoption that's needed between both companies working together. Because we built it with scalability in mind, and I think that's where the accelerator part comes into play, we are able to implement this as new brands continue to get acquired at a faster pace. So leveraging Salesforce as the foundation when we were thinking about the process implementation allows us not only for this company to expedite future acquisitions, but for other companies that we take this to leverage that blueprint that we created and use the existing process efficiencies that we've made and onboard their own companies. I think the easiest way to explain it is really a two-pronged approach. So focused on the technology, which was the foundation, and how do we make that scalable? How do we focus on a UI that's going to be more seamless than what they were using before? How do we focus on collaboration and transparency between these companies and maximize efficiency there? But also, how do we maximize and make the process itself that these teams are using more efficient? So how do we actually reduce time as we're implementing this new process into our Salesforce platform? So for example, we've taken a process, document review process, that used to take 2 weeks between the parent company and the brand to 1 day. So how do we keep having moments like that so that when we're reporting not only on the adoption ROI metrics, we're also able to report on speed to market ROI metrics or brand integration ROI metrics, getting them more quickly integrated because we're reducing the pains in the processes that they have today. So again, I think this is super, super important and very hot in the space that we're in right now. And being able to kind of take this to other clients that we have across our retail and our CG space is very top of mind. And I'm super, super excited to kind of see where this goes.
Thanks so much, Nikki. So that was really interesting. If you have any questions as you're listening to this about how we at IBM can help you using Salesforce to drive integration of mergers and acquisitions into your business, or just in general to drive your sales and your profitability, feel free to reach out to Nikki or to myself. We'd be really happy to help you further. Thank you.